Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to or welcome back to the Lovely Wolf Den. I'm Nadia, and here is my playlist for the month of June. Okay, so first of all, if you're new to this channel, this is basically a little mini series that I do where each month I make a playlist and add songs that I find and really like or songs from artists that were released during that month. And then at the end of it, I choose my top tracks from that playlist and then I talk about it. Obviously, I don't talk about every single song on the playlist, so if you want to check it out, the link for the playlist will be in the description down below. Now that that's out of the way, I need to explain myself. I did not do a playlist for May. Yeah, I don't really have any explanation other than the time just got away from me. No, I do have an explanation. The time got away from me. It was my finals week. And then just by the time I had a moment to breathe, it was already well into June and I just didn't feel right uploading it at that point. Plus, there really wasn't anything in May that really jumped at me other than Butter by BTS. And even that came out at the end of May. So really, I enjoyed it during June. And the same kind of goes for June. For June, I really wasn't listening to any new things. As much as I love summer, it is a very difficult time for me. So I don't really seek out new music as much. So I just kind of stick to what I already know. So I only have 3 songs to talk about today. I do have a larger playlist behind it, but even that, compared to the other playlists that I have, it's quite small. And I'm not even going to talk about Butter by BTS because I've mentioned many times before on this channel, but the more I like something, the harder it is for me to talk about my feelings towards it and all that. So yeah. Also, hi, welcome. It's been a very long time since I've done a sit down video like this. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've been not under the weather, but just under the allergies pretty intensely lately. So I'm just very run down. Enough talking, even though I am just trying to fill up the space with talking because I know that this is going to be a bit of a shorter video. Let's get right into the 3 songs that I have. All right, so June 2021, Pride Month. You can see my flag in the background. We're gonna start off with number 3, which is Stargazing by The Neighborhood. This song came out in December of 2020, but it didn't really hit me until the beginning of last month. And I would even say maybe even May. I can't even remember at this point when I was super obsessed with it. I still am, but there was a moment when I was listening to it 3 times a day. The reason why it hit me is because there was this TikTok that came up on my For You page where someone was BTS as The Neighborhood songs, and I can't remember which member they gave Stargazing, but I just remember hearing it and thinking, oh my gosh, what is this song? Stargazing? I haven't heard this before. And then Chris was like, dude, I literally played this for you when it dropped. And I was like, huh, I wonder why I didn't keep up with that. But anyway, better late than never. I've never been a huge Neighborhood fan. It's really frustrating because my best friend Chris is a really big Neighborhood fan, and I just want to be right there with him, so I can enjoy it also and just be in, But I just, no matter how much I try, I just can't be about their music, I love the artistry. I love Jesse Rutherford. I think very talented, no denial there, but it's just the style is not always my favorite. But there are a strong select few. The songs that I do like by The Neighborhood I love, 24/7 or RIP to My Youth, or Cherry Flavored. I absolutely love those songs, but in large quantities. Anyway, it was pretty insane to me that I got super, super obsessed with this song. It really grabbed me by the throat, to be honest. Of course, it has a super vibey, dreamlike 80s sound to it that I always adore. Always. I will never not be obsessed with this kind of sound. But in this case, it's such a specific, it's very specific, and I'm probably going to lose some of y'all here, but just bear with me. What I mean by that is that it really reminds me of college, specifically the second half of my freshman year in 2019. Just going on crazy night adventures with all my friends, being stupid, driving around, and just feeling alive, not to sound super coming of age and super I'm crazy but I'm free, but that's just how I feel, it really reminds me of that time. And it's not even really the lyrics per se, it's just the feeling that the song gives me. I feel I don't know, I listen to it and I'm in the passenger seat of my friend Hannah's car. We're like driving down a freeway with our other friends in like another car. We're like going to Newport Beach at like 2 a.m. and then we're hitting up this diner to get pancakes. And then it's just like, I don't know. Then we're going back to someone's dorm and just like hanging out, playing cards, having a good time. That's how I feel when I listen to this song. Super cheesy and all of that, but I love it. So good. Number 2, New America by Marina. Now, I tried not to write too much about this song, mostly because I do really want to try and do an album review for Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land, which is Marina's most recent album. But who knows when I'm going to get to that. So I figured I would just start by talking about New America, which is one of my favorite songs off the album, which even I'm kind of shaky about saying because I love every single song on that album. But I was pretty surprised to see a song like this listed on like the title track, because isn't she like Welsh or something? I'm pretty sure she's not American. So I was like, oh, okay, what does she have to say, you know? But at the same time, I was like, period. Like, yeah, what do you gotta say? Give it to me. You know, I'm always ready for like something like that. She makes a very good point, however. I'm gonna read like a quote that like she said in an interview in regards to this song, because people were like, hey, yo, like, why'd you make this song? Like, let us know. Like, Marina commented on when the track was written and its meaning on a Billboard interview. A lot of social problems have been unveiled for exactly what they are in the pandemic, and that's definitely mirrored in some of the songs. New America was written after the murder of George Floyd. I started it, I think, around that time, and then I really didn't touch it again for 6 months. I just felt like it's such a sensitive topic, particularly being a non-American, but still commenting on racism, which is a problem everywhere still. I wanted to be sure that I was coming from a place that was hopefully not taken as preachy, but we were just as exploratory. So yeah, in short, I'm an artist who's always gained a lot of information from culture and pop culture since the start. Obviously, I do not face the same problems as countless other people do. Thousands of minorities out there that are suffering on a daily basis, and I do not fall into that category. So I can't really say or like speak on whether or not this song like, yeah, totally hits the mark. It's amazing, like whatever. But what I can say is I do recognize like where she's coming from. It's very like not experimental, but it is experimenting with these ideas and this concept in a way that hopefully isn't coming across as like preachy or like the white savior or something like that. I don't know what key the chorus is in, but I am very obsessed with it, and I just like I get the chills every single time I listen to it. And I just personally love songs or just creative content in general that criticizes America. I like when there's conversation, and when it's done in a creative manner, I can understand it so much better. And so that is something that I enjoy, if that makes any sense. I'm currently filming this on 4th of July, so if you heard that loud firework, that is why. Anyway, I love the way Marina's voice suits this so perfectly. I love political/social criticism that incites change through like music and art or whatever. Fingers crossed that I do an album review for this album, but like I said, who knows? But anyway, now finally, song number 1 for the month of June, More Than a Friend by Girly. So I really like Girly. I wouldn't say that I'm like a huge I know everything type of stan, you know, but I've definitely come across some of her songs before and I've just been really into it. My friend Hannah sent me this song like at the very beginning of June and was like, dude, you need to listen to this. And I was like, okay, period. And it took me a couple days, but I finally listened to it. And oh my gosh, I can tell you the exact moment. So I was coming home from Chris's house in Hollywood. So I was literally on the 101 freeway. I put this song on and I start screaming about how good this is. This song literally makes me make inhumane noises with how good it is, how banging of a song it is. And the fact that I got to enjoy this throughout the entirety of Pride Month just is chef's kiss. She like really outdid herself with this song. The build up to the chorus that releases so much tension and like longing. I get the feeling of just wanting to aggressively make out with someone to this song and every time I listen to it, which is a very specific feeling, I'd say. Like I don't get that feeling very often. And this song is cinematic. It's glorious. It's queer. It's pink and purple neon tinted with a soft soft haze. Like, this song is everything. And Girlie's voice adds to the overall effect of this song by just really making you really making you feel it. It's just overall a masterpiece, and I just adore it to death. She said, actually, let me double check that their pronouns are she, her, or not something else. I do not want to be misgendering someone. Give me 1 second. She, her. Okay. Yeah, no. So she said when she released this song, like, I wrote this song about an experience where I told my crush that I liked her, and then she rejected me. And so she was just like, I want to inspire people to, like, go tell your crush that you like them. Like, YOLO, who cares? Like, you got nothing to lose or whatever. And I'm like, period. I'm not going to do that, but love the enthusiasm. And I'm not going to lie, this song makes me feel very, very confident. So yeah, with that, those are going to be the 3 songs that I have for y'all this month, or this past month, since now it's July. But thank y'all so much for bearing with me. Once again, I'm very sorry about that brief hiatus on this little series. I'm actually pretty upset about it because that was my first month like missing this type of video. I will try to not let that happen again. But no, next time I do this video, I'll be in Korea. So that's kind of crazy. But anyway, once again, if y'all want to check out the other songs that are on this playlist, the link will be in the description down below. And with that, thank you so much for watching another lovely Whip video. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. And if you'd like more content from us, please check out our Patreon. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later.